Chris, speak on it.
There's so many people with hate and bitterness within their heart, and my prayer for them is that I pray that hate and pride leaves your body before life does. A lot of times you be thinking about people and you say, man, y'all been gunning for me for 20 years, for 10 years plus, and it hasn't let up. It's almost like your addiction to hate has gotten worse. You know how that feels, right? Man, this girl ain't like me ever since high school, and she's still at it every chance she get. Now our kids go to school together. I had to move my son from y'all know these situations very, very easily in your head. You can recount them. But when it comes to things on a spirit realm, you act like it's just so far from you. And no. Right now is a great testing upon the land. And that's what I've been doing for the last 7 years, preparing you for this great testing, which is at hand right now. It's right now. And what you need to understand is that death is upon many people. And when people are dying, what they trying to do, take everybody else out. When people are about to get locked up, what people start doing, singing. So if I can get a way to get you down, I'm going to get you down too. It's a time and a season where death is in the land. So what happens with death? Death has a way, and tragedy has a way to bring people together, but you better be very careful as all of these tragedies take place. If you know, like I know, with your family, you better let the dead bury the dead. There's a lot of funerals that's going to be taking place, and they want to, y'all come to the funeral, y'all do X, Y, and Z. But if you ever thought about this on some mob level, right? If you wanted to get at the whole family, where would you come? To a funeral of a beloved loved one. It's not a coincidence that people from the past would show up, but it's a way that we can mass assassin everybody. Think about life in this same exact way. A lot of times people be going through things, financial issues. Y'all see the collapse of the economic system. Now they screaming, now they welling. Now all of these things are happening, and they know your soft spot. Family was always your core. You hate to see people suffer, so you put your hand in situations even if it could kill you. No, the stakes are different. This ain't '02 when you could move how you used to move. The stakes are higher right now. There's a lot more at hand. So you got to be able to think differently. I remember getting this dream, and there was someone that I love so much. But the Lord spoke through somebody who I trust right here on earth and said, this person is a demon and they cannot be trusted. And I looked that person in the eye and said, I know. So when people are trying to rekindle relationships with you, when people are trying to come back around you in your house, and it usually seems like, but I can't leave people out there. It's the good Christian thing to do. Don't you know these people have been waiting on you? That just as God assigned angels to your life, the devil assigned demons. They know your weak point. They come in for your weakest level, and they're going to get you. If you don't open your eyes and see, people for years have said you have helped the wrong people in your life, and that's been your downfall. This person took 10 grand from you. This person almost made you lose your home. This person crashed your car. This person did this, and you still have not learned your lesson. So here we are. And while we on that note, I want you to know something. Yeah, God has taken a lot of us who have been in the paint for God to another level. And let me tell you, I'm not going to be like Lot's wife and turn into a pillar of salt because I'm looking back. Listen, the God of heaven's army negotiated through an angel, okay, with Lot. No, okay, you won't flee to the mountains. You want to go to Zoar? No problem. Then we can't move until you move, though. He loves you so much that he's saying, make the right decision. Make the right decision today so that I don't have to wipe you out while I wipe everybody else out, but you still playing with death. You still looking after your mother, looking after your grandmother, looking after your kids that you know me, you know good. Why? Because you worried about an image here on earth. People are not going to have an image. You know why? Because there's no knowledge in the grave. And you dealing amongst dead people right now. The truth of the matter is, as I minister a lot of these words, I know that most of you all, death is your portion. Because you don't heed to the voice of wisdom when it comes. And that sounds very harsh. So if ever you see a day where I haven't posted 60 days, 90 days, a year, 2 years, don't think that somebody got me for speaking the truth. Know that God put me on another level. No, I'm going from glory to glory. This has been my testing ground, and I've proven myself. Have you? I've proven myself. No, God, I know family can do you in, so I don't deal with them. No, they can't get to me through family because I already passed that check. No, I don't have no more credits to do with that. I've graduated from that level. So when God graduates me from this level, there's no more words to be spoken on this level, but there's a nation waiting on me. There's people who will be in divine alignment waiting on me. And I pray that for those of you who are out there still dealing with death in your spirit, with hate, with bitterness, with pride, that stuff would leave your body, that you would reject, rebuke, renounce anything that you need to before God takes the breath of life from you, because that's what we're dealing with. And for those of you who are at a contemplatory place in your life, no, don't contemplate. If God has already told you don't deal with this person can't be trusted. If several sources have already been pumping you, because God speaks to us through people as well, no, listen to your husband when he say your mama not to be trusted. Listen to your friend when they say, listen, your children are going to be the death of you. I've seen you stressed. I've seen you hospitalized over people. And they don't care whether you live or die. As long as they can get something from you, they are right. But you won't listen. And this is what we're dealing with. No, that's pride to stay in situations that's killing you because you think you can fix it. God is ministering to you in this hour. And what are you going to do? Because see, when God speaks to me, like he unctioned Lot, come on, get up, get up. You got to go right now. You got to flee right now. Because see something, God has a plan to destroy like the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. What are we talking about? Lot and his family was supposed to be saved. Get out, get out, get out. But your wife turned into a pillar of salt. Nobody says, why did his wife turn into a pillar of salt? Because she looked back. And what she saw was terrifying. You would have brought that fear into the camp, which would have killed everybody else out. Obedience, flee, run, don't look back. This is where we are in this hour. There's a great testing upon the land. I'm not looking back to reach out my hand to help. I've done all that I could. And some of you need to know that in your spirit. I have done all that I can do. This is above me now. This is between you and your God. There's nothing more that I can do, because people try to guilt you that way. You ain't gonna help me. Oh, baby, this is above me. You got a legion of demons running through you. And y'all don't understand when hate, pride, and bitterness attack somebody, when they come in covenant with that thing, it's like somebody hit the crack rock. They never the same no more. You're not dealing with the same person anymore. This person will do you in for a quick fix. Do you know that? But you have hope and an idea, something that really don't exist. Baby, you better open your pretty brown eyes and understand the world around you. This is serious. You see 2 mass shootings in 1 week and you don't think this is serious? But the people of God have been telling you, such as myself, I don't know this stuff unless God tells me. But one thing I do know, when God says, Chris, get up, you and your family, flee. I'm not checking in with y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all, I hope y'all all right, because I did what I could do. God, it's me and you now. Let's go. This is a war that we're up against. No. And for some of y'all need to know it's going to be do or die. It's you or them. Who are you choosing? And I hope you're on God's side. And at the same time, even Lot, he hesitated. But God had compassion on Lot to even pull his head. Come on, grab you so you can go. He hesitated, though. My prayer for myself is that I'm ready. That I'm ready to pull whenever I got to pull. That I'm ready to move, God, on the course of obedience whenever you would have me to. Because one delay could be the thing that takes your life. If you've ever taken a gun training class, they tell you that. One delay could be the opportunity to say, is your life or theirs? What are you going to do? I hope you're ready. And for those of you who are still operating in the spirit of pride and bitterness, all that hate that you are harboring, I hope that hate and pride leaves your body before life does. Love you much.